Hey, it's Wayne here from 97.1 ZHT, and we have special guest in the house right now, Lindsey Stirling!
Wow, thank you guys. That was awesome.
It is such an honor to have you here in Salt Lake City.
Yes, I've been so excited to come back to Salt Lake. This is definitely like a hometown for me because, I mean, I lived here for several years and I feel like I'm coming home.
So you grew up with ZHT then, with 97.1 then?
Yeah, I mean, well, I went to college at BYU and so I was listening to it for sure.
Yeah, so we were talking earlier that you've been with Frankie and Jess. You've been on the morning show.
Yeah.
Before, so those guys are so cool.
They're the coolest.
So
they
cool.
had me laughing the whole time.
So you have something special going on. You're going back to Utah County. So you've got a show tonight.
Absolutely.
UCCU Center, right? In Orem?
Yeah. I'm excited. I've never performed there, but you know, I spent a lot of time there. Like I said, I went to BYU, so it's kind of cool to come back to like my old stomping grounds. I'm like, oh, I'm going to Cafe Rio for lunch. I'm gonna get Zuma's for dinner.
You know all the hot spots.
Oh, I do.
Have you been to Red Iguana?
Yes, of course I have. So
that
good.
place is bomb. I went there for the first time with our PD, Jeff McCartney, this summer, and I can see why there's such a huge craze over it.
Absolutely.
So what are some of your other places that you love to go here in Utah?
I love Bombay House. I don't know if you guys, it's like the best Indian food I've ever had all over the world, and I'm not even joking. And I've been taking to some pretty good, you know, Indian food, but I still love Bombay House. What else? I'm trying to think. I love the Alpine Loop, just going up there to hike and to kind of get my zen. I think it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
Gorgeous, right? It's
so many cool things here in Utah.
So have you ever like dove right into the Great Salt Lake? Have you been to the Great Salt Lake?
I've never gone into it. I've been to it, but I've never dove inside. Have you?
I actually did after my nephew.
Really?
He dove in, and we were not planning on going swimming.
Oh,
and
were you
ended
like
up losing my
saving him?
phone too.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
it was quite the thing. But hey, you can float.
Really?
It goes to show you can float there. So, what about Southern Utah? Have you been to Arches National Park at all?
I've spent a lot of time in Zions. I haven't been to Arches yet.
See, we gotta go. You and I.
Yeah.
See, because
okay.
you know we already got our swag going today.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're
like,
matching.
look, people. Like, look
Hold
at this.
Hold on.
Look.
Hold on.
Awesome. Look at my sneakers. Yeah, booyah,
That's
baby.
right. White kicks and black.
That's right. Great minds think alike right here, right? All right, so let's talk just about you, like your favorite movies, things that inspire you.
Things that inspire me, favorite movies. You know, I love adventure stories. I think Pirates of the Caribbean, when I first saw that movie, I remember it made me feel like such a little kid. I was like, you know, I think I was just about to start college, and still I saw that and felt like I wanted to go on adventures. I wanted to dress up like pirates, and so, you know, I still like the Marvel movies. I think those are some of the things that get me really excited. And then on a more sentimental side, my probably favorite film of all time is It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart.
Oh!
Gets me in the Christmas mood every time.
Oh, it's gonna be snowing here before you know it.
It will. I know. I half wondered if it might be snowing when I got here.
Well, you saw like the mountains. That's one thing we're blessed with, beautiful views right here. But the mountains, you can see there's snow on the mountains already.
It's coming. Look out, Utah.
Do you ski?
You know what? I'm a failure as a Utah resident. I lived here for 6 years almost, and I never went skiing and never went snowboarding. But in my defense, I was a very poor college student.
That's right, priorities.
I could, you know, I was trying to make it through BYU. I was struggling.
I get it. I totally get it. I've lived here my whole life, and I seriously don't know how to ski.
Really?
It's a struggle. So these guys are going to try and get me skiing. So, I mean... Maybe you'll be back here for Sundance. Maybe we'll hook something up, you know?
We could, you know, it's better to go, I feel, with someone else that's a newbie.
Right.
That way you can slide down the mountain on your butt together.
We can be on the same page.
Exactly.
So cool. Oh, I want to talk about your new album, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's it called? We got to tell everybody.
Okay, everybody.
It's available right now, right?
It is. It's out. My new album is called Brave Enough. And, you know, this was a very high concept album for me. And, basically, I wanted it to kind of tell a story about me learning to become brave enough to be vulnerable, brave enough to live life with an open heart. I was very inspired by the writings of Brene Brown. If you haven't ever read any of her books, she's incredible, and it kind of changed my life, to say the least. But, yeah, the album tells a story. It starts off a little bit colder and a little bit closed. You know, the first song is called Lost Girls, and that's kind of the place I was at emotionally when I started the album. but it continuously gets warmer and warmer till it ends with songs like Something Wild and Love's Just a Feeling, and it's kind of the place that I'm still on the journey to be. I think it's going to be a lifelong journey to learn to be brave enough, continuously pulling back different layers. But yeah, every song on the album tells a step of the process.
Well, and you certainly are brave. I mean, you've stood up in front of thousands, and not to mention, you just did the national anthem, right, at a 49ers game, right?
I did.
Oh my gosh, how was that?
It was amazing, you know, for many reasons. Not only were, you know, millions of people watching, which is amazing and nerve-wracking, but also there was many reasons why that was a special national anthem. My best friend passed away last fall, and he was the biggest 49ers fan, like a diehard. And when that gig came up and they asked me to play, I knew 100% that my new guardian angel was looking out for me, and that he got me to play that gig so that he could experience it with me. And you know, I've had so many little experiences like that just have made me realize that, you know, that people that pass on, they're not gone, they're very close, and that's just one of many experiences. But for that reason, it was such a special experience for me.
That is so cool, and you know that you can actually tie the two experiences, you know, together and everything. And you know, bless your heart.
Oh,
bless your heart.
Well,
really.
Thank you. Bless your heart.
Well, okay, so we're so excited to have you back in Utah, and again, we look forward to seeing you tonight.
Yay!
Tonight, y'all. Tonight, 7:30, UCCU Center. And what, you got any secrets you want to tell us? Anything that's going to happen?
There are so many secrets, but I can't share them because I love this tour. It's my favorite tour I've ever done, and every tour I like to do something I've never done before.
Yeah.
And I call them magic moments. Basically, a moment when I want you know, an adult to feel like a child again, and I want a child's eyes to sparkle. And I look forward to it every single night to watch the audience reaction. And there's a lot of those moments in this show.
So you just have to wait and see. You have to go. So thank you so much for coming in here on 97.1 ZHD, and you are always welcome. Always welcome.
Well, thank you.
You got it. Booyah.
Yeah, you guys are
come
family.
see our show, guys. Bye.
You're the best.
She's awesome.